Hello everyone, welcome. I've got a book here written by Oprah Winfrey called What I Know for Sure. If you can get your hands on it, such a good read. It's sort of just page a day type reading. And something I want to talk about today is a paragraph I'm going to take from her book. She says, "My number one spiritual practice is trying to live in the present moment, to resist projecting into the future or lamenting on past mistakes, to feel the real power of now. That, my friends, is the secret to a joyful life." And she says, "And this I know for sure." These are very wise words, and I love Oprah's readings. But it's not always that easy, is it? First of all, I'd like to welcome you to Embracing My 70s. This channel, we look at embracing this part of our lives and making it an incredible chapter. If there's anybody new here, my name is Rose, and I'm so glad that you've come to visit. I hope you saw my video on redoing my little workroom where I'm sitting now. I call it my workroom because it's sort of my study. I do my videos in here, I do my painting in here, my crafting. So if you didn't see it, please go back and have a look. But having read that paragraph from Oprah, you know that I've spoken about this before. This is something I practice, living in the moment. And I don't use the word practice lightly. It takes a lot of practice. I'm finding at the moment that I've got a lot going on in my life, and things are just, thoughts are just going round and round in my head. One of the things is I'm switching medical aids. Now, in South Africa, we don't have a state medical system, so having your own private medical aid is a very important decision. And choosing the right one and finding the right options is a big decision. So yes, I am thinking about it a lot. Another thing that may surprise you, but I'm actually thinking of going to work in England for a little while. There's a lot to be done there too. I need a lot of red tape to be gone through. I've got grandparents' birth certificates to dig out and to submit to renew my ancestral visa to work in England. So these are all things that, yes, are going through my mind all the time. Now, let's face it, we all have these seasons where we just have a million things on our minds, and they just go and go and go, morning and sometimes night as well. But here's the thing, it's okay. We're not monks living on the top of a mountain. We're real people living real busy lives, making real plans. We've just got to try and find peace in those little moments we can grab. You know, sometimes I find that if I'm just standing peeling some potatoes, as I say, it takes practice. I can continue thinking about my visa application, but I can also peel the potato, marvel at the potato, at the piece of food that it is, and be grateful that I've got it, that I can peel it and cook it and have a meal. So yes, it does take practice, but I think it's a good practice and something that can keep us grounded. I'm trying to find joy in the smallest things. And that is helping me to find peace and be more present and more in the moment, more aware. When I have my cup of coffee in the morning, I've got it right here. My first sip, that was my first sip of the day, is absolutely delicious. I could just gulp it down. I could, because I'm thirsty and I feel like my coffee, I'm ready for it. But I'm purposely going to enjoy every sip of this coffee. And I'm going to be grateful for this cup of coffee. And I'm going to enjoy it. Therefore, I'm going to be present in the moment. But even having said all that, I have days when, my goodness, it's like a loopy roundabout. The thoughts are just going and going and going. Do you find the same thing? To just get back onto an even keel, and yes, I know things have to be organized. We have to organize our lives, but there's no reason why I can't work on a particular thing. And when there's no more to do on that task for the moment, put it aside until it's time to work on it again and leave it there. But I tend to take it with me. If I go out for a walk, I'll take it with me and think about it instead of looking around me, looking at nature. So it's practice, practice, practice. For me anyway. I'd really love to know, do you also struggle with a racing mind? What helps you to find your way back to the present moment? Let's chat in the comments. We can learn so much from each other. Please share with me. So wherever you are today, whatever might be swirling around in your mind, and I know it might be something much more important and maybe even worrying and traumatic than me getting my visa sorted out. I hope that you find a moment of peace today. A small joy to hold on to, a reminder that you're not alone in this world of racing thoughts and worries and trauma. And even the busiest, most worrying days do have a tiny little space for you to find peace. It is there if you look for it. So thank you for spending time with me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and a like and all the things you can do. Please comment and please subscribe and come back and visit me again. Until then, keep embracing your 70s with joy and a good cup of coffee. Bye for now.